Hi, this is Nicholas Bell with ION Cinema, here to review Peninsula, also known as Train to Busan 2, also known as Train to Busan Presents Peninsula. It's the sequel to Yeon Sang-ho's 2016 massive box office hit, Train to Busan. It has the 2020 Cannes label. Of course, that film festival was cancelled, and none of the selections were arranged in any sort of fashion, but this of course most likely would have premiered at midnight, where that film festival tends to present a lot of South Korean genre films. It's being distributed by Wellgo USA Entertainment, will be theatrically released, if you're so lucky to be in an area where that's possible, August 21st, 2020, otherwise look for it on digital on demand. We have since most of the principals were killed in the last film, this narrative starts out as that one ends with a new set of characters. Gang Dong-won, Jung-sok is the character's name, played by Gang Dong-won, is driving with his sister and child and brother-in-law. They're trying to evacuate South Korea. It's important to note that on the way there are several people that try to stop them for assistance, and he blatantly ignores them. They bring them to this quarantine ship where the audience realizes right away there's an infected person on there. Of course, ravages the population on that ship. Jung-sok's sister and niece die, and he's left alone with his brother-in-law Chul-min, played by Kim Do-yoon of The Wailing. Fast forward 4 years, they are living as refugees in Hong Kong, basically treated like they don't belong and that they're diseased by the local population. They are offered an opportunity to return to the peninsula, the port city of Incheon, where there is an abandoned food truck that holds millions of dollars, and they are hired to go acquire it because they're familiar with this city and the zombies that are still there. So both of them go with a team of 2 other people. They're able to acquire the money, but of course things go awry. And then we realize there's a whole community of people running the show there, basically that have become nocturnal because the zombies can't see at night. And they're lorded over by Captain Seo and Sergeant Hwang. There's gladiatorial sports that are happening with certain poor victims. Chul-min, for instance, is abducted and forced to fight against zombies in these events that people bet on them against. And long story short, much of Peninsula feels like a derivative cobbling together of many other elements. You can see odes to James Cameron's Aliens, John Carpenter's Escape from New York and LA, and of course a whole lot of Mad Max, even a little bit of Thor Ragnarok with the gladiatorial sports things happening. And then at about 2 hours, the film really does feel a good 45 minutes too long. There are large swaths of chase sequences that are heavily CGI'd that look like a video game, and then the end becomes kind of a zombie soap opera, if you will. Although it's worth noting that Kwon Hae-hyo, who is in many of Hong Sang-soo's films, is definitely was a highlight for me. Otherwise, it just outwears its welcome and becomes a bit tedious. Overall, I would give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you.
Hey, this is Eric from IONCINEMA.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.